Tron Identity disc. I bought one. Now, here's the thing. Disney has tried many times to make a Tron Identity disc. From the first movie to the second movie to the... They haven't done anything for the third movie, but they've tried. Let's just say that, right? And each time they do it, it's been cool. The first one that they did for Tron Legacy looked really cool. I really wanted one as a kid. I also didn't watch the movie as a kid, but I've become a really big fan of it over the years. It's such a visually distinct movie. It looks so cool, and I'm excited that they're making another movie. I'm not excited that Jared Leto's in it. The Identity disc is probably the coolest aspect. At least for me, it is. It's such a cool functional. It's a donut and it glows, right? So I've wanted one. Disney has been making a new one, and has a couple shortcomings. You can't do a lot with it. Not that you're gonna do anything with it really, except for swish it around. But it's just not as cool as you would think it would be with the 10 plus years of advancement in toy technology, which is a weird sentence, I know. I was lucky enough to stumble upon a random video on YouTube of someone showcasing a Tron disc that functioned more like a Tron disc. I stumbled upon a website called trondisc.com. The link will be in the description, although you might want to hold off for a minute. We'll get to that. We should probably look at the Tron disc, right? But unfortunately, there's no... Why are you over here? You're not supposed to be over here. Whatever. But you can see there's nobody here. And now I need to go get the box myself. Or that works. And here is the Tron disc in all of its glory. Now, I keep saying Tron disc, but it's an Identity disc. I'm sorry, don't kill me. I know the difference. But here's everything that I ordered. Now again, this is from trondisc.com. This is a really cool piece. This is like a mount for it. I'm just gonna get this one out of the way. It's a mount for it. It's got a little magnet back here. You can screw it onto the wall, and it's really cool. So I'm just gonna set that aside. I don't have any use for it because I can't put screws in the walls in this place. It's not my home. But what you see down here looks like two Identity discs. There it's not. One is a shell. It's basically skins. You can skin your Identity disc how you want it, and you can look like Rinsler. It's cool. There's a little bit of an issue here, just off the bat. The glue kind of sucks. I'm not gonna lie. The glue does kind of suck, and I've already re-glued this one because this is a separate piece. So I need to probably go in here with something like epoxy putty and just kind of cement that down. But that's my biggest complaint, is the glue in some areas does not really hold up. Otherwise, everything looks great. Looks fantastic. This one's metal, by the way. I got the metal one. Now this is the actual Tron Identity disc. Fantastic. It looks so good. And I haven't told you what's special about this disc yet, but you'll see. Let's get a close look here. Super nice matte finish. Translucent plastic or semi-translucent plastics. You got the edge lights, all that stuff. You got a button, and it is USB-C. If you can see that, USB-C charging. What's another thing to know about this is if you do get it, you have to buy your own batteries. Now, yeah, I got it first try. Now, look, skin comes off super easy, just magnets. It does take 2 big old lithium batteries. I'll drop the link below of what batteries I got. They've been working really well, but they do not come included due to shipping or shipping regulations, which should really put on the website. I've got it here. Now, little story time. This disc was not easy to obtain. I ordered it back in January. It did not show up until early March. I don't know, man. I was in constant contact with whoever is running that website. Their response time was a little iffy. This seems more like a kind of a side job, a little money on the side or whatever. It took me days to even get a confirmation code. It took me weeks to get a shipping code. It was kind of just difficult to get confirmation that this existed, and I was really worried because I only saw like 2 people post it. But it's real. It's in my hands, and it's pretty awesome. Worth the wait? Yes. I'm glad I have it though, right? So let's get into let's stop talking about stupid stuff and start talking about the cool thing. Now, you hear that? Hear that row? That is the cool part of it. Now, I'm pretty sure this is charged up. I'm going to turn it on. So the way we do turn it on, make sure I'm in, is you hold down here for, I think it said 5 seconds. Yeah, so here we go. Now it is on. It's gonna make all these cool, weird sounds. It was much louder when I first got it, right? This is down to, I think, 20% volume. Yeah, it's kind of loud, but it's a great speaker, great audio quality. Like doesn't sound like it's really peaking, and you can kind of hear it more when I play like a sound.
Can we play doubles on the same team?
We're always on the same team.
Yeah, pretty great audio quality. I'm not gonna lie. But I have this on a blue setting. Actually, I believe this is a custom setting. But yeah, let's go through a couple modes. Yeah, no, you don't want to see the modes. You want to see what's cool about this. So if I hold down this button over here, it starts to do this flame effect, right? And it totally peaks out this camera. But you can see it here. It's got red, yellows. It's super cool. I have no idea what that's a reference to, by the way. I don't remember that from any of the Tron media. But was super duper cool is I'm gonna back up for this, and it makes sounds in this gyro, but if I look at that, the blades come out here, and then you can make them go away. Look at that, one more time down here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now the case does like to. Ooh, we're making noise. So case does like to shift around a little bit. So no. So sometimes the button does get a little stuck. But come on, man. Like, look at that. That's so cool. And then you can now. Play the sounds. I don't know what camera sees. Yeah, here we go. You get that like saw blade motion. It's really loud. You get that saw blade sound, right? Or the look of it. Blah blah blah. I don't know how to talk actually. But if you don't want it to be making all these sounds, you press 3 times. I said 3 times. 1, 2, 3. There we go. And now it's silent. Now this is, you're like throwing it on your back mode, you know. Yeah, now it's silent. You got the light on. In terms of weight, pretty good hefty weight. Now a lot of it is, or the shells are metal. There's metal elements inside here. But still, it's not like a chore to lug around. I feel like I get to definitely swing it around for like poses or, you know, shoots or whatever like that. Looks great. Now let's go over a couple of the modes, right? To get it out of that mode, you just double click again. Was that? Yeah, that was on camera. And there you go. So if you
Select mode.
if you double click, you get the select mode option, right? And what that does is it lets you
Clock.
there's different features, right? So the clock setting
Clock.
ejects everything, and I have it set to 6 o'clock, so yeah. But you can see, oh, wrong hand. Yeah, you can see that this is the seconds, this is minutes, this is hours. I'm pretty sure. But you can have it just as a clock running on the wall or whatever. I don't know if you can change the colors. I have not found that one, at least for the clock mode. But this is also how you will know to sync it to Bluetooth and to Wi-Fi. That process is really complicated, and I still haven't gotten that down yet, but there are YouTube videos provided and linked once you do get your disc sent to you, so that's kind of nice. So just going out of that, another double click will put you back into default mode.
Select mode.
But
Standard colors.
standard colors, super fun. So the first color set you get is Sam Flynn. Now it is this very tealish blue. It doesn't really show up well on the camera. Maybe if I turn off the lights, we'll see. 1 second. It's a very kind of light, dull, or not dull, but you get a teal, very nice. But you can switch colors, right? So we go from Sam Flynn
Rinsler.
to Rinsler. Now Rinsler has that cool white edge and then completely orange interior, super cool. Kevin Flynn, pretty much just all white with a touch of blue. I don't think that's accurate. I think it's supposed to be completely white.
Glue.
But glue, you got that nice deep like yellow orange. Super cool, super fun to play with. This one's a custom color. I tried to go for Beck from Tron Uprising, trying to get that more blue tone. And you can program in your own colors. So yeah, okay, still white. This is Paige. I'm still working on this one. I need to add a little bit more red, also from Tron Uprising, but super cool. But then you can really go and have fun with it. You're not bound to blues and oranges. You can do something like a red and blue disc, right? Oh, classic. You know I had to do it. I had to make a red and blue one, and it's super cool. You can put your own sounds effects and stuff like that. But my favorite is this pink one that I made. Now, again, pink, super cool. What's fun about this pink one is that I completely did all the sounds for it. So every sound that I think you might be able to hear is me making these sounds. So that's just me going yabba yabba dee dee dee. It's great. You can completely do whatever you want. You can make it into a lightsaber. You can make it into, I don't know. I just keep seeing lightsabers with it. It's kind of odd.
Graphic equalizer mode.
Graphic equalizer mode's pretty cool.
Graphic equalizer mode.
It relies on sound, so yeah. If you have like a speaker going, it's pretty good for that. You can change like. You can change what kind of mode it's on, so it kind of does it does different things. Yeah, I don't know. I don't use this mode a lot. I don't have parties. I buy Tron discs.
Audio player.
Audio player's that Bluetooth mode. I don't have that set up, so don't even worry about that. Look at that. Yeah, and oh, by the way, Rinsler has his own specific startup sound. Yeah, so pretty cool. Why am I out of focus? Like, look at this. What's not to love? guess it not listening to you when you press the button. Alright, so I mentioned it before, but there are skins to it, so we can just simply take off the shells, right? This is the black one, and simply put on a white one. Now, the white one, unfortunately, does not come with this inner ring here. There's this, here, let me, boop, super easy. You see that? It's already on. But the white one doesn't come with this, like, inner plastic ring here. It's just 2 segments that look like, oh my god, it's hard to operate. Just kind of look like this. So, no, oh my god. No inner ring to like keep it secure. But I'm gonna try and find an inner ring for this. Now you don't change the color of the button, but that's fine. Now there's sound effects for each character. Some have unique ones, some don't really have unique ones. The white one is spectacular. It's beautiful. It looks straight out of Tron Uprising. I will say, if you look at the show or the movie, one of them does have a different side depending on, one has a bottom and one does have a top. So here's another thing about this, is if you put too much pressure on the side, the other side wants to jump up because it's only held on by magnets, and that's where the that inner ring really comes into effect. Excellent detail. Just look at that, and it looks so clean in the white. I really like the black one too, but it just looks so good. Do I recommend buying this? No. You have to be a really big fan of Tron. I am a really big fan of Tron, so I bought it. If you are willing to buy this, then go for it. Otherwise, I don't know. 1 second. Holy shit. Otherwise, I'd recommend just trying to find the Disney one. If you're like a passive fan and you just want an identity disc to have, it's $70 there. This was not $70. I don't even want to say how much this was. But I'm glad I have it. I really like cool stuff like this. I like lightsabers. I like having things that have cool, unique functions. Like this is a talking piece. This is something that you can swish around with your friends. But it is fan made. You need to understand that. So something like that will happen. It's supposed to have, like, you're supposed to be able to hit it like a lightsaber and it makes the sounds and stuff, but look, it's not perfect. It's not going to be perfect. This isn't a, like, company produced, this is a dude in his garage or whatever making these. It's super cool. Such a cool, like, play feature, or, like, functionality of having the, like, blade come out. I've never seen that. I would expect Disney to have a deluxe version that looks something like that, and they don't. So, do not buy this unless you really love Tron and you are willing to go through the agony of getting this. Fantastic piece. They had cheaper options. They do not have them anymore. And anyway, that's about it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to, there will be more reviews over the summer. I had a spending problem. I'm just kidding.
Can we play doubles on the same team?
We're always on the same team.
If you have any questions about it, like how do I program it, how do I do that, go to their YouTube channel. Again, I will link that down in the description so you can investigate this more. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!